Welcome students, parents, school board members, administrators, and teachers. On the table is one lighted candle representing the society's torch, the symbol of eternal light of knowledge. It is flanked by 4 unlit candles representing scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. Knowledge is the one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Therefore, we should commit to learning even when our formal education has ended, for education ends only with the end of life. Learning fuels the lamp in which we can read about the past and provides the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in the scholarship.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on our school. In taking the initiative in their classes and school activities, real leaders strive to train and aid others to attain the same objectives. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantial charge to each of our members.
Service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is a quality we seek in our membership. In our school and in our communities, we are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each of us our individuality. It is the force of character that guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be, in reality, what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
At this time, we will begin the induction of new members. New members, please come forward when your name is called.
Nicholas DeLulo. Sita Forsyth. Ryan Fox. Catherine Gregory. Caleb Hand. Abby Dressler. Claire Schaefer. Other inductees we would like to mention but could not make it tonight is Michael Brubaker, Elizabeth Dybel, Haley Giambanco, Jordan Hartsfeld, Elsie Stanley, and Riley Kearney.
Inductees, please repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
Mr. Weibel, our building principal, will now accept the new inductee members of the National Honor Society. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Weibel.
I, Mr. Brian Weibel, accept you into the National Honor Society on behalf of the Du Bois Area School District. Congratulations and welcome to the National Honor Society. Please extinguish your flames, and you may be seated.
At this time, members will discuss school and community service projects the National Honor Society has contributed to. This school year, our National Honor Society members participated in and supported many school and community service projects. We would like to thank all of our members who volunteered their time to our school and community. We have received countless praises and thank yous from the organizations where our members have volunteered. We repeatedly heard about our members' kindness, hard work, and enthusiasm. In this presentation, our members will discuss the service projects that NHS members have participated in and the events where our members offer support.
Every year, NHS sponsors 2 blood drives at the high school from the American Red Cross Association. These projects tend to be the biggest and most time-consuming, so thank you to all those who volunteered.
To start last summer, some NHS members helped out at the paint and play booth at community days at the city park. We helped by serving wings and pizza, and I brought a lot of my friends to help with me, and it was nice to have a start on the community service hours that we need before the school year even started.
The National Honor Society teamed with the Salvation Army and the Red Kettle Campaign.
The bell ringing season starts each November and runs through Christmas Eve. Volunteers are the difference between an empty kettle and one that raises $30 per hour, enough to provide a family with 2 bags of groceries or shelter an individual for a night. This past year, our members rang the bell at Walmart in Du Bois during 2 weeks in December.
Elementary mentoring is a group of high school students acting as mentors to younger students in grades K through 4 in the elementary schools. High school students are paired with a younger student and will play games, do crafts, color, etc., and set a positive example for the younger students.
Hello, I'm NHS Secretary Alex Kovalyak here to talk to you about Read Across America. Every year in March, NHS encourages and helps to support reading by visiting elementary school classrooms to read to students. This year, the weather cooperated and our members were able to go out and read to younger students at Juniata, Wasson, and Oklahoma elementary schools. It was rewarding to see the smiles on the students' faces as classic Dr. Seuss stories were read to them.
For the annual Sykesville Ag and Youth Fair, our members help to prepare and serve food for the hungry fair community. The staff greatly appreciates the help, considering the food stand was run under a new management this year. Not only do our members work the food stand, but they also help set up and protect the art fair. There are dozens of art entries every year, and it is important to make sure the artwork is not stolen or mishandled. The best part about working the fair is making a fresh lemonade or milkshake to drink after a long shift.
NHS members volunteer their time to work at a week-long summer camp for children with intellectual and developmental disabilities. NHS members help assist campers throughout the day to ensure they have a great time at camp.
We would like to recognize our officers for the 2019-2020 school year and ask that they perform their last official duty, the installation of new officers. The installation of any group of officers is an important and serious occasion. At this time, we would like to introduce your new officers for the 2020-2021 school year. When your names are called, please come to the stage. Outgoing parliamentarian, Autumn Monaco. The new parliamentarian, Claire Schaefer. The outgoing historian, Emma Runger. The new historian, Ellie McFadden. The outgoing treasurer, Lexi Forbes. And the new treasurer, Ty Shalosky. The outgoing secretary, Alex Kavalyak. The new secretary, Abby Dressler. The outgoing vice president, Melody Stainbrook. And the new vice president, Sarah Swope. The outgoing president, Felicity Nseki. And the 2020-2021 NHS president, Annie Wingard.
Outgoing officers, you have passed on the candle of responsibility to your replacement. For the past year, you have carried the light which you will pass on to your successors. You've worked hard with patience, care, and made dark ways bright. We ask that you now pass the light with your successors. New officers, in accepting these offices, you have indicated your willingness to give the best in time and effort to carry out the principles of the National Honor Society. Yours is a grave responsibility as well as a privilege. The world today, as never before, needs faithful and efficient leaders. Your school is looking to you to lead its students. With this in mind, do you pledge your best efforts to these offices you now accept? If so, please respond, "We do." Ladies and gentlemen, I present the new officers of the National Honor Society. Congratulations. We would like to thank all of our new officers and new inductees. New officers, you may blow out your candles and be seated.
Seniors, we would like to thank you for your service and leadership throughout your years in NHS. You have been excellent role models, and although your time has almost concluded here at DAHS, we know that you will take the experiences that you have had and the education that you have been given to achieve your future goals and dreams. At this time, please sit back and enjoy the senior highlights video.
Keith Fatola, United States Coast Guard Academy. My favorite teacher was Mr. Burns.
Brady Johnson, Gannon University, to major in environmental engineering. My funniest high school memory was when someone at my lunch table threw a french fry at Mr. Burns.
Lexi Forbes, University of North Carolina, and the teacher that had the greatest impact on me was Mr. Wolf.
Chase Husted, junior out of college. The teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Mr. Keith.
Kira Hoover, Slippery Rock University. My favorite memory of high school was Mold Week.
Jordan Hartsfeld, Penn State University. My favorite year of high school was junior year.
Alex Volpe, Penn State University. And the teacher that influenced me the most in high school is Mr. Keith.
Kaylee Sadowski, Allegheny College, and my favorite teachers are Mr. Keith and Mr. Wolf.
Kira Crawford, Pitt Bradford, and my favorite grade was 11th grade.
Kay Gregory, Penn State University. The teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Mr. Burns.
Elsie Stanley, Clarion University, and the teacher that made the biggest impact on me was Mrs. Hackett.
Nick DeLulo, Teal College, and the teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Mr. Marshall.
Emma Redinger, Mercyhurst University, and my favorite NHS event was the blood drive.
Caleb Hand, Slippery Rock University. The teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Mr. Wayne.
Dylan Ritchie, Niagara University. My favorite high school memory was going to the Dutch pantry between first and fourth period every Friday.
Orlando Cornelius, Slippery Rock University Healthcare Administration. My favorite high school memory was States trips with the swim team.
Genesis Casmar, Penn State University, and the teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Mr. Keith.
Sophie Maloney, Indiana University of Pennsylvania, and the teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Mr. Keith.
Gage Galvis, nursing at Clarion. Favorite memory was having the whole turkey season off for coronavirus. It's been a good year.
Alex Kavalyak, Teal College, and the teacher who had the biggest impact on me in my high school career was Mr. Keith.
Gage Flieger, Lock Haven University, to major in nursing, and the teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Miss McLaughlin because she was a mother to every student that walked through her door, no matter what.
Noah Pierce, Penn State University, and the teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Mr. Wolf.
Lance Henniger, moving down to the Florida Keys and buying a boat and Volkswagen bus with my college savings. My favorite class was 30 Arts with Mrs. Craig.
Katie Pye, Slippery Rock University, and my favorite class in high school was AP US History with Mr. Burns. Ashley Usadis, University of Scranton, to major in biology on the pre-med track. My favorite high school memory was going to haunted houses with the cross-country team.
Hannah Ray, Seton Hill University, and the teacher that has had the biggest impact on me is Mr. Wolf.
Cullen Coral, Penn State University Park to study finance, and the teacher that has had the biggest impact on me is Mrs. Tuning.
I'm Emily Horner. My future plans are going to Penn State and then applying for Penn State Law, and my favorite memories from high school were cross country.
Riley Carney, Lock Haven University, and the teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Mrs. Hackett.
Caitlin Pine, Indiana University of Pennsylvania. My favorite NHS memory was when we went to Splash Lagoon my sophomore year.
Melody Stainbrook, Georgetown University. My favorite year of high school was sophomore year because I really liked all of my classes.
Autumn Monaco, Penn State University, and the teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Mrs. Hackett.
Felicity Inseki, Penn State, and my favorite teacher was Mr. Keith.
Marley Wood, Lock Haven University. My favorite high school memory was going to States for competition cheer.
McKenna Kelts, IUP, and the teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Mrs. Buskirk.
Michael Brubaker, Penn State. My favorite class is astronomy.
Manny Deemer, Canisius College, and my favorite teacher was Mr. Taylor.
At this time, we would like to recognize our senior members of the National Honor Society. Michael Brubaker, Sonny Carr, Cullen Coral, Elena Cornelius, Kira Crawford, Amanio Deemer, Nicholas DeLulo, Keith Fatola, Jacob Feldbauer, Gage Flieger, Zeta Forsyth, Ryan Fox, Jaden Folkroad, Catherine Fye, Amber Galena, Haley Giambanco, Catherine Gregory, Gage Galvis, Caleb Hand, Jordan Hartsfeld, Lance Henninger, Jade Hicks, Kira Hoover, Emily Horner, Chase Husted, Brady Johnson, Genesis Kashmar, Riley Kearney, McKenna Keltz, Kaylee Cronewetter, Alex Long, Sophia Maloney, Alexia Maxim, Megan McDermott, Holly McDowell, Heath Means, Noah Pierce, Caitlin Pine, Hannah Ray, Dylan Ritchie, Kaylee Sadowski, Ethan Smith, Elsie Stanley, Ashley Eusadis, Alexandra Volpe, Marley Wood, Felicity Inseki, Melody Stainbrook, Alexander Kovaliak, Alexia Forbes, Emma Ruttinger, and Autumn Monaco. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to our graduating NHS members. Thank you for watching our National Honor Society program. To the new inductees, I congratulate you on your accomplishment. This is truly a display of your academic excellence. I wish you the best of luck in your upcoming years of high school. To the seniors, despite the challenges and uncertainty you have faced in the last few months, you have persevered. Congratulations on graduating as a member of NHS. This accomplishment speaks to your years of community service and academic achievements. I know you all have bright futures ahead of you. Thank you.